Alright, welcome to RezoBiz, episode number 9. We have one more to go. And this time we'll be getting the neck on it and getting it about as far as I can go with it for right now. We'll be getting some oil finish on it, doing some special things to kind of give it more of an antique look. And I don't know, just talking about the Churchwood and enjoying it. Hope you enjoy the video. Here we go. Hi, I'm Byrl with Byrl Guitars, and welcome to RezoBiz, where everything is greater with a rezo. Alright, so this goes here up against the nut eventually, but I got to get the Churchwood logo put into this. That's the next fun project, so we're waiting on getting things worked out with the inlay, and it's not even 100%. I got to see that that's going to work out. Got to do some measuring and figure out where everything's supposed to go, but yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be really cool. All right, well, and I think that's where we are for now. Neck is on. I got to do inlay work. Usually I do it when it's not glued on, but occasionally I do it glued on. But I have to get with Roger to figure out exactly what things he wants done, and then we'll finish the profile on the neck once we get the cover plate on, and then this will be ready to go too. It's fun. All right, so distressed model, we've got the kind of the original patina and everything, but then we've got little spots rubbing through like it's being worn. So right here, yeah, it touches, when we play we rub on it through here, so I know our hand comes through. So I've worn through here a little bit. I did a little leveling of the joint here, was a little off, so I leveled that. I think it'll darken a little bit when I put oil on it, but I'll leave that. That just gives it some of that look. But right here, well, I've sanded it, but it's not quite where I want it, so I'm gonna just a little bit more. And then give it that little bit of worn, like it's rubbing against you some, just a little bit here. The idea on this is, you know, we're carrying out the old look of this guitar. It's, you know, it's the old look of the wood. So the guitar is not old. It's not even a guitar yet. We haven't put strings on it. Getting close though. But wonderful black marks, these crazy marks across here. Nice mark there. These are gouges. Oh, I'm not kidding. This is one, I'm really liking that. Just looks like it's just been used. And the truth is, I was just reading about Fanny Crosby, the songwriter from the 1800s, that up into the 1900s, that wrote a lot of our hymns in our songbooks. I think I read 8,000 hymns. She would sometimes write 7 in one day. She wrote so many that sometimes she would hear them being sung, and she would ask who the author was, and come to her surprise would find out it was her. She wrote it. But back in the 1800s, but this wood was in a church by that time, 1850s. It was being transported in between it, you know, the early 1800s and 1850s. Somewhere there was being cut down, milled, and hauled off. You know, when they fell the log, did they fell a whole forest? I don't know. Did it take time to transport it to the mill, you know, and then sit at the mill for a couple? I don't know how that worked. But this dates through the history of even, you know, Fanny Crosby and so many different things that seem so far away from us, and then we're sit here and hold this history. So the idea of making this dobro look old and fit the true age of this wood is just so special, and that it has Roger has opted to keep some of the old marks and make some of this part of the guitar. Keep it's kind of bulky, chunky looking. Although I will say, it's got a bell tone, and it's got a variation of different sounds to it. But this is got gonna be one of my favorite ones that go out, I think. And I'm always gonna remember this and wish that I had it. Maybe one day I'm old, I'll be trying to buy it back. Oh, this is cool. I love the way this is turning out. I hope Roger likes it because he hasn't been here for this whole part. And me and him don't normally see quite alike. I wouldn't have put the binding on it, but the old look on it's coming out pretty good. I can't wait to see it with the neck. All right, I got some oil on this, and then it can be drying. Getting a little bit just closer to our end goal. I have a rotisserie that I could put this on, but I think, probably guess because I'm videoing it for you, I'm doing it on the table. So, that being said, I'll put this coat on, and then I'll let it dry a little bit, and then I'll flip it over. And I'll do the other side a little bit later. You know, probably, oh, it's neat. At this angle, I don't know if I can show you that or not, but at this angle I can see the gouge marks that were in it from where somebody hand hewn that edge of the log. Oh yeah, so you can see. Of course, when it's a board, I could see it better, and on some of the boards, the board's flat, and then it goes off at a slight angle, and they're it's a little bit stretched out. And I've trimmed this down to fit on here, but anyhow, get that in the light just right, and you can just see it's the kind of ripples like this. They're tool marks from taking off the bark or something, because this was the edge of the log, and this is the clamps from being on a mill or something. Very cool. So I'm trying to get this to where there's a slight shine to it. So I'll just kind of keep putting the oil on it. I've got a sealer on it, so it helps with humidity and stuff, but water, kind of waterproofing it. But I got a sealer on it. Now I'm putting the oil on it. We get to, so it'll soak in more than this, but once we get to where it holds about that kind of sheen all the way through, that's where we want it. Yeah, it's soaking up. It's losing some of it, a little bit of the luster that it had, but it'll stay eventually. That's only 2 coats, so. just let that soak a little bit. I don't know why. I mean, it's not. Excuse me. I want both, personally. But I love this look. It's not flashy. I got the neat look of a nitrocellulose lacquer look. But it's whatever it is. I just love this look. That rugged look, however. I don't know why it is. It draws me the way it does, but I like it. Huh. All right. That'll be that for now. Oh, I started to say I'm going to have both myself. Right now I've got a Churchwood. It's the only guitar I've kept. But I've got one started. And I have this, which is a poor piece of wood's been through a lot. Got warped. This is a piece of quilted maple, and I've got signatures on it. I got Phil Ledbetter, which I'm so thankful I was able to get that before he passed away. And I got Paul Beard on there, Bobby Wright, Josh Swift, Rob Ikes, Tim Shearhorn, and a whole bunch of other guys. And I still don't have Jerry Douglas on there. As soon as I get that and a couple more I'm wanting, I'd like to get Andy Hall and a couple teacher guys. I'd love to get Lessons with Troy Brennenmeyer to sign it. But then I'm going to build it, and this is quilted maple. And I know it looks rough, but I honestly don't care if I have to. A lot of it'll straighten out, but I've carried it with me, and it's been put in different humidity things. But some of it'll, a good bit of it'll straighten out. But this thing's gonna go glossy. This is gonna be a beautiful guitar one day. It may not look like it right now, but I'll probably do a video on this build. This is, in fact, sometime I'll take you with me, and we'll go and hunt down the last few of these signatures that I want. That'll be fun. Alright. But that'll be my flashy glossy. Alright, that's all we have for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have. We're going to take a break from the Churchwood Build, and then this Saturday we're going to have a refreshing of a very, very old instrument, and owned by somebody that I think you might be familiar with. So I hope you'll catch up with us on Saturday at 6 o'clock. If you liked it, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. See you Saturday.